Thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Lambeau. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check that.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some... extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Got it, ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready?
That play straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Come on, set.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
18 Cardinal, go!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Kraft has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Like this. Ready.
Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. To put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
Complete. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now off the play action. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Dragon 6. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready, ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Back up, go.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60.
Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Bounces this outside and winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd 10.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Give now to the running back. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's getting 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get 6 more on their early advantage. On is Moody for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Falcons 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. There's plenty to design run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They kick the running back in motion. They give here to the motion man. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
60 inch.
They'll run for this. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit to a single possession. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon That's a big-time touchdown run.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
11.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 46.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay,
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll throw to 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 Lions. 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go, Reed. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard run.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready?
Pass play now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Smash. Cut 19, cut 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Drop 60.
And send the receiver left. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
19 Lions.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No, Bronco 80. 60 Eagles.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Throwing now on 1st down. Here's his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Keely Ringo making the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Gets it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for two.
Here we go, here we go.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Get it? Packers 6.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
Cowboy 80. Japanese, get the look. Ready, ready?
I'll throw it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Packers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Passing downfield, working the left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
60 Badger. 18, 5 in.
Motion a receiver left.
60 Bison.
They'll go play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Panther 11. Steady.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On the ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off here for Bigsby. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Now looking to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Short pass brought in, and he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! 19, Tiger, 9, come 19, come 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Back to throw it. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Here he goes again. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their It's in with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 25. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Come on, set. Liking, ain't it?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready, set 50, set 6, 70.
Working now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
That's
the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
On the jump.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So first down from the 41. Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
brings up third
This is
down
why we
and
hear about
10.
closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Steady.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And they send a man in motion.
19. Let's go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He's across the 35. Through the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Falcons, first down.
60 by 19 Lions.
21-yard line.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Bronco leading. Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Atlanta.
Let's go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And cut of the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
33. Packers 32.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Crackle it!
Handoff now to the receiver. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, his second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, this is something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. My passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play, and now they'll get to do so with a bigger lead.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. They're throwing it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll throw 3rd and long.